Party. This is the Vegas Cowboy, Vegas Mike. Ill-friendly Las Vegas cab driver. Trying to tell you. Once again, we are those people. However you want to call it. However you want to take it. No doubt about it. We are those people. And being those people comes with some couple of responsibilities. And knowing how peaceful we've been with you. Patient. You have other words for it, but that's what we call it. So now that it's over, the patience, taking it easy, forgiving, like the newborn baby that you are. It's time to return the power back to the elders. Your time has come and gone. And you have made absolutely zero progress. You are very much disappointment to the rest of the nations. So, I know you don't think you're responsible. I know you don't think you're your ancestors. No, you're not. You're you. And you haven't learned a damn thing. So on that note, all protections have been lifted. Free fall, even amongst yourselves. You will feed on each other from this point on, and everyone else will feed on you instead of you feeding on them. Since you don't understand what the word means, let me help you out. And all the other people that have problems with the word will take the power from it. Because we understand that words are spellings. So in that case, English is the worst, most wickedest language because it's the newest language, right? The second worst language we would call is Latin. Okay. So why is that relevant? Well, because in English, they call us black. Never took the time to define the word until about 20 years ago. The word means to be pale, without color. Something's funny. Let's go back a language, find out what they call pale or without color in Latin. Yes, the word is blanco. If that's the definition, how did it get to be on my people? Well, because we're dealing with a Neanderthal. He doesn't show any creativity. And once you understand his patterns, you understand his whole technique and theology, whatever you want to call it. You see, anytime he sullies a name, he conveniently gives it to my people. And to prove that point, what did they call us in Latin? The word for us in Latin, Negro. That's where you get that word from. It's a Latin word. The way you use it is a slang. In Africa, they were so entwined with the word, they start calling themselves niggas. But if you look in our Bible, it was the Romans that first started calling us niggas. So, Latin, Romans, same people, same language. So you got to go back even further to understand what I'm saying to you now. And nigger is in your Bible. It's not a bad word. It's what they call it. It's a bad word per se, but it's just what they did. And why did they do it? Well, because they sullied the word. And they threw it on my people. Because all you have to do is go back to Hebrew. Yeah, Hebrew. The word in Hebrew is Naga. Naga. Yeah, Naga. When you look up a Naga, that's a half man, half serpent. Or a serpent that walks upright. Yeah. Same cat that was in Adam and Eve's story in the garden. Eve, take responsibility, Eve. You got tempted. Yeah, spot is half man, the serpent walks upright, half serpent, shapeshifter even. Check that out. So this Naga, also known as a mermaid, tempted Eve. How did this Naga do this? By eating from the tree of life. I know, interpretations, and this and that and other. But peel that banana. Listen to what I'm saying to you. He tempted her by eating from the tree of life. Well, where is the tree? In between Eve's legs? What happened as the evidence of that? She had a son called Cain. She told Adam what happened. He did the same thing. He got the son called Abel. Okay. What happened after that? Well, Cain killed Abel. Why would Cain do such a thing to his own brother? Well, he couldn't inherit nothing that Adam had. Adam was not his father. How did God feel about it? God looked at Cain, said, "You are your father." The motherfucking devil. What did he do to this devil? He cursed his ass with leprosy. Excuse my language, but it's appropriate. After he cursed him with leprosy, Cain said, "Oh God, Everybody gonna know that I killed my brother. I'm the only cracker on the face of the earth. Well, okay. Well, go hide your ass in the cave until I come and get you. Coincidentally, that's why they call themselves, not me. They are proud of their words. Caucasian. Because we know that Caucasian means cave dweller. And so we're going to get to the root of what's really happening here. So when you look at a Caucasian, a cave dweller, someone that actually started out on all fours, grew the tail, and all nine. A couple of hybrids appeared. Like that half man, half serpent. What they call that guy? The reptilian, huh? Interesting. Around during the dinosaur times, wasn't he? Man of old, man of renown. They ain't the only ones. Before Adam. What about that hairy guy? Well, if Gillette ran out of business, nobody could shave, you'd find Bigfoot in about 3 weeks. Two different species in the beginning. One's a pack animal, like a dog, little monkey animal. Maybe that was the reason he looked like a monkey. Either way. The other one, that knocker, it seemed like he can't grow no damn hair. A little scrawny, skinny kind of guy. Call him a vampire bloodsucker. Well, pack animals and bloodsuckers, werewolves and lycans, they ain't really all that close. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever they call themselves, words or whatever. But, that werewolf, he loves his kids. That vampire, he loves his kids too. Just in another kind of way. You know what I'm talking about? Rainbow kind of love. Not biblical rainbows either. Yeah. Make that understood. So we walk through this world knowing that we dealing with some bloodsuckers, some spiritual and, physical bloodsuckers. We on the menu. Been on the menu. Yeah, but when they found out Christ had it in his blood, we looked at it as a miracle. Rome looked at it as a commodity. And that's why we got what we refer to as Wall Street. So when you started off from where it should be, you start seeing a trend, a pattern. Because at a time, they called us Moors or Tartarians or whatever you want to call it. Moors is name. All right. Yeah, we was in Europe, huh? Think about this here. We're in Europe. Why did we even go there? Well, there's some nasty, caveman, baseman. Also relates to all the other acronyms for the NI, word. So he was spreading diseases that reached our borders in northern Africa. We had to go there. Humanitarian effort. When we went there, we let swine off the boats first. After the swine ate us a path up to the people, They weren't burying their dead. They were shitting everywhere. Nobody, not some people, but nobody was bathing. None of this other thing was going on. So these used to be great Romans that resorted back into throwing piss out of windows. So here we come, trying to make them stand upright once again. Not the first time. This is the second. So we do our duties, and we know that these cats need blood. Our Pharisees, not our commoners. See, the people that was over us sold us out a long time ago and continue to profit off of it to this day. The black nobles, the black royal, the black popes, whatever you want to call them, the boule. It's a bunch of names out there. That's why you got boulevards in every city. But, for them to stay comfortable for the rest of their generations, they sold us to some devils. They knew what their diet consisted of. So they hired Amerigo to take Christopher Columbus, or Marigo, or Morigo, to take Christopher Columbus and discover the Americas, or Morigas, the Moroccans. You understand? So they came here not looking for land, not looking for gold. They came here looking and looking for that blood. That healing blood. That's the only thing that got them through that black blood. Was the blood of the Israelites. Yes. Once they got established here, brought more of their people here, the more blood was needed. So they created a thing called Wall Street, which you was the first thing they sold. You are the number one ingredient in all the medical advancements, say human growth hormone, suntan lotion, HGH. The study of the black man is called chemistry. Study of the Kemetic man. So it's all about you. Everything. They Goya. When you think about a cow, it ain't a piece that they don't use. From the rooter to the tutor. So that's who you are. You are the long hog. The reason why they used to call you the long hog is because when they hung you from trees, they cut your nuts off so they can drain your blood kosher. And they can feed it to the people that are in the crowds with that look of thirst in their eyes. Then they cut you up and barbecue you and have a picnic. Pick a nigga. Yes. Yes. These are the lords of you. It ain't the work, free labor. None of those things. It's the blood that you're after. Most valuable thing on the planet by far. And you, our people, the original man. Everywhere you go on the planet, you'll see my face. Yes, everywhere. So, yes, that's you need that blood to keep your people going. So you don't worry about ever extincting my kind, because my kind is the number one ingredient for your kind. And with those buildings that you made us believe that you put up, all those cathedrals, all those skyscrapers, and old buildings used on horse and wagons. We always give too much credit to you until we start thinking of you, who you really are. A caveman, basement. You don't know anything but how to steal and kill and lie. Those are your qualities from birth. Edomites. What can we say? I mean, the leader of the Edomites is the Amalekites, and we call them Jewish. Now you're in bed with them so deep that you didn't know that the real vampires, which are the Amalekites, they feed on you too. Yeah, they don't spare you. You were better off trying to get away from your own, but because of your vanity, your naiveness, your proud to be pale thought process, or whatever that's about, you're for dinner too. All the gloves have been taken off. So, by you following that nationality thing for yourself, you have created a natural fence around you and your people. The Asians, the Muslims, Africans. None of these people will be your friend in the end. They are going to feed on you the same way you fed on them. They're not going to be sorry about it. They're not going to be worried about repercussions. They're not going to have time to look at my people, because my people, we don't have anything of their what they value anyway. We are spiritual. There's no way you can, monetize what we do have. We are spiritual. And no, only thing we got to do is sit back and let our Father have His way. Not our way, His way. And if His way is to have you to remain, you will. But if it ain't, buffet's over. It's time to pay the lady at the cash register. And please, don't forget to leave a tip.